What's going on, guys? We are here. We are here. We're here. I'm actually about to do a CVS order. CVS is like it's like zero point 0.4 miles away. So I'm actually going to put this now on camera off and we're going to do this as a podcast, okay? Now, I know most of you guys are going to see this after the fact. So I'm going to tell you in advance this live is going to be for about an hour to hour and a half max. You know, today's live is going to hit on a few things, okay? But the main topic of today's live is going to be value. You know, like I guess people wanted to show me the business. Shout out to Taz in the building. But people wanted to show me the business. They wanted to, give me the smoke in regards to like the audacity, for me to ask, um, you know, for compensation for me being on a live 40 plus hours a week. The audacity for a guy to change his business model and base it around actually earning money. The audacity of that man. The audacity. This man is devious. This man is disgusting. This man is wrong. Shout out to King Noob in the building. Yeah, this man is so wrong. This man is so broke and miserable. And, for him to ask for people to do something that they don't have to do. We got OG in the building. We got Holly in the building. We got Rhino in the building. We got Noob King in the building so far. Guys, keep in mind, I've done like 3 days of ride alongs, but I always delete the video and say, screw it, I'm going to start over. Because of the fact we got Ski in the building. I want y'all to keep in mind the fact that I'm a perfectionist and it got to be quality. And today, ride along, I am putting out because I found a way of doing it while I'm working to like edit the ride along while I'm working to where at the end of the night, I'm not like convoluted after working 12 hours thinking, oh my God, like I gotta like edit this, put it out. Now I'm actually editing as I go. So now I'm gonna actually get today's ride along out. Okay. Now I'm not gonna lie. Today's ride along is kind of messy a little bit, but it's not horrible. It's a little messy, but it's not horrible. I'm not able to see the chat when look guys, when my screen is off, just so you know, when my screen is off, that means that I can't look at the chat. I can't see the chat when the screen is off. So keep that in mind when you write long messages. When the screen is off, that means I'm not looking at the chat. When the screen is on, that means I'm looking at the chat, even though I'm working at the same time. Okay. Shout out to Scott Hall in the building. We got Maverick in the building. So we're gonna talk about why I have the audacity to ask people to get memberships and to support financially through super chats and etc. We're going to talk about why this dentist guy got the audacity to ask for you know um, compensation, changing his business model from being um, a guy that you know gave a trial of like for months a free trial of every single day being on a live for 5 hours minimum. Why this man decided to switch it up and why this man decided to switch it up and want to, look to monetize his excuse me, monetize his situation. Okay. We got Glass Roby in the building. We got once again Rhino. Okay, so let me start by saying this, guys. I'm gonna be more direct on this live today. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm not gonna waste time because if I beat around the bush, the people that need to hear this, they're literally are confused. They're confused. They're flabbergasted. They're like, "Oh my God, is he talking about me or am I a part of it?" And then you have people that's fighting the power, like they're putting themselves in victim um, category to where they're thinking that the audacity for this guy to expect expect compensation for his time. We got Razor in the building. Okay, so let's start with value. Let's start with what do you get out of being a member of my channel, okay? So let me start and reframe that by talking about a few other channels who have members, okay? We're gonna start with the Pedro. We're gonna start with the um, Dash and Trader, okay? Because they're two of the biggest channels. Um, excuse me. Hey, you know what these are at? Thanks. But yeah, let's start by saying that you have Pedro and Trader. I'm only mentioning them too because Trader did a video yesterday talking about how he has his support, his love, and all that, but it's gonna be a 25 count. But he was talking about two of them. Thank you. But he was talking about how he has 60 subscribers. Okay, he has 60 subscribers. He's getting only $120 from it because his membership must be pretty inexpensive. But the support and the love, and then with Pedro has over 100 members. I mean, not subscribers, but Trader has 60 subscribers. I mean members, and then Pedro has probably about 100 members. Situation, okay? Value. Trader. He has a different formula because he doesn't deal with people that are literally looking to freeload off his time. And what I mean by freeload off his time is Trader does DoorDash videos, ride alongs, tips and tricks, and all of that. That's all he does, okay? And by him doing that, he garnered enough support to where you have members and people don't ask for nothing. They ask for nothing. They just get memberships just to say that they support, just to show their support. They're traders. They're dashing traders, whatever. You know. And he's in the comments right now, as you see down there. And mind you, I didn't even talk to him about this. I'm just going off what I see. He does not play around with people. Like, if any of you guys who had the most to say in my comment section about the fact of me having audacity to ask for people to get a $3 membership, which I'm actually going to remove that $3 membership, by the way, um, he would literally cuss y'all out in his live and boot y'all and or block y'all. He wouldn't even give you a second chance. He wouldn't give you a chance to, like, make a rebuttal. Unlike me, who's literally more fair than anybody, because guess what? Um, you know, I've literally made a platform to where I'm earning every single dollar that I get. I call myself a hustler because of the fact everything that I do, I'm earning legally, rightfully, respectfully. So I've been sitting here building up, you know, these lives, doing 6 hours a day for the most part on average, building them up, thinking that eventually it's gonna pop off. It's gonna pop off where, people who are engaging and spending the most time on my channel and spending the most time with me going back and forth with them, behind the scenes, on screen, blah blah blah, they're gonna financially, either A, create a channel on their own and they're gonna build that channel up off of them coming on my channel so that way they can eventually make money and then they can help me get growth because they're bringing in new people. So I'm gonna get those new people on my channel. Or B, they're going to just support me financially. Like, you know what? He looked out, he got me monetized, he helped me do this. So, you know what? Let me kick back something. But when I have all the people that complain the most, they choose not to create YouTube channels. They choose not to, you know, um, do anything to monetize their lives off of my channel, but otherwise just come on for shits and giggles when I'm the only channel on YouTube in this YouTube space with over 50 people who watch, and it's gonna get up to 100 people in like a few weeks because I'm gonna focus on me now, not these people. Hey, how you doing? Uh, you're gonna. Oh, it's a DoorDash. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, you're gonna have me. You're gonna have me more focused on. Hold on one second, guys. Right. But guys, you gotta take a picture of the receipt. Oh, thanks. Thank you. You too. Thank you. You too. All right. So back to the point. You know, I come on here and I spend all this time, and remember, if I would have stuck with the race talk, if I would have stuck to like which majority of my people on here are black, so if I would have stuck to the race talk, and it would have brought in those white folks, good old white folks, they would never have been bashing me about doing 6 hour lives talking about like, oh, the audacity for you to ask for $5 from me when I'm on your live 100 hours a month. I'm on your live 100 hours a month, and I'll pay for my Netflix subscription $15 a month. But the audacity for me to give you a $3 membership when I'm engaging on your channel, I'm on your channel more than I'm on Netflix times 10 a month, it gets to a point of being insulting. And this issue that I face, I hate to make it straight to race right away, but this is an issue that I faced whenever I did business that cornered catering to just, us as folks. Because let me say this, when it comes to parties and all that, people would try to sneak in for free, but then they'll end up paying because they know they ain't getting it for free and they know that they're getting value off my parties. But when it came to me doing a club, when it came to me doing all kinds of stuff, it's always hook me up with a free drink. You didn't pour enough liquor. When I pour everybody the same amount of liquor. With my YouTube channel, as soon as I said $5, get a $5 membership. If you want to come on my panel, at least a $5 membership. Now it's a $25 membership at this point for those that ain't, you know. But back to the point. And that's for those who are complaining, $25 membership to rock with me at this point. But for those that were complaining about that, they had nothing to say when I was wasting my life on YouTube for free, and they called that entertainment, content, they called it all kinds of good things. But the moment that I asked for $3 membership, now all of a sudden you're broke, you're a beggar, you're miserable, your content sucks. What value are you getting out of your YouTube channel? Or what value are we getting out of um okay, Paris, I'm happy. I just parked because I had to get the bag. I'm happy you came in at the right time. You do that. You do that a lot, Paris. And then you're gonna call me and do something and try to act like you didn't just say that, bro. I don't provide value, but I'm literally on here, and people are literally getting 100+ hours of my channel in their lives every single month, for month after month after month. But I'm not providing no value. What is Netflix doing? When people watch Netflix for a total every month of at least 30 hours if you got a Netflix membership. Okay? And you're telling me that 30 hours of Netflix, but you're gonna pay $15 for that, but you're watching me three, four times more than Netflix, Hulu, all those apps that you guys have. I had a guy in the Discord post that he got an HBO Max subscription. He got all this stuff, all these subscriptions, but he watches my channel more than those apps. The audacity for me. You know why I think it is like that? Because the good old white folk ain't gonna allow them to watch their product and their service for longer than a month for a free trial. And actually, it's gonna be like a 1 week free trial. But unlike them, I literally um been providing like a freaking 6 month free trial. And the moment that I asked, and you gotta remember, when I was doing less lives, I had like 11, 12 members. But then because I didn't require anything from anybody, y'all just thinking I'm out here just slaving. Yep, slaving for free. Now I wake up yesterday to total of five subscribers. I mean 5 members. Thanks. 5 members. but I'm on here 100+ hours. And you gotta remember, guys, I look at my watch hours. So you gotta remember, my watch hours are crazy high. So I gotta look at the fact that I'm providing all these hours of enjoyment to a lot of people. Okay, I'm providing all these hours of enjoyment, but it's not equaling the bucks because the more money, I mean, the more hours I have, more watch hours I have, the more money I don't make. And remember, guys, for those that's just coming in, if my camera is off, that means I can't see the chat because I'm on my bike or I'm loading up or whatever. So I can't see the chat. So the only time I'm looking at the chat is when the camera is on for my safety. So don't think I'm ignoring y'all. 'Cause I'm gonna do better. I used to be the king of looking at the chat. I used to be the king of responding to every message, every single message in the chat. Stupid and good. Don't matter. I responded all. But right now I can't because of my safety. But back to the point. My watch hours increased, my money decreased. So what does that mean? That means that people are more so watching my channel and they feel obligated to not financially support. Okay. Now, with that said, uh, value to those people that have so much to say on my Discord, the audacity for y'all to come on my Discord, because I think somebody said it in this on this live today in the chat. I allowed people to beat you across your head with I allow people to beat you across your head with with disrespect. Yep, you got me. Y'all got me. Y'all got me. Like Walter White, you got me. So here's the situation, guys. You know, like the DoorDash customer, I don't know if I mentioned that. But you know what ticks me off? I said it earlier in the video. What ticks me off is when I'm doing a DoorDash order, I'm doing an Uber or a Lyft ride, and I get that obnoxious customer that I know ain't gonna tip me, but they have the audacity to be like, "Hey, you did such a great job that I want to get another ride from you. I'm gonna give you a 5 star. You know what? You get a 5 star. Your 5 star rating." And I want to say, you turd. What is a rating gonna do for me? Is a rating? Can I eat a rating? Can I pay my cell phone with a rating? Can I eat a rating? No. So what is a like gonna do for me? Yes, I appreciate y'all for hitting the like button for me because I guess that's something you're supposed to say, but that doesn't pay my bills. That doesn't put no money or value in my pocket. It just tells people that my video is pretty dope. So I would appreciate y'all liking this video because I'm speaking facts right now. So now let's get to the point here. And by the way, I guilty me, but I put the phone in my pocket right now. But I saw that comment from Sam. Sam, you offer me no value. You never super chatted. You just stay in a chat. You don't offer me nothing other than hate. So Sam, you're not coming on using my platform because of the fact it's growing without you guys to like spew your hate and try to look good and build a name for yourself. So just stay in the chat. You don't have to spend no money. This video has nothing to do with you and the rest of all the people in the chat. I'm not telling y'all to get a membership. I'm not telling y'all to support and give a super chat. I don't care what y'all do. Y'all don't got to give me nothing. This is for the people that hit me up every single day asking me to come on live. Like if I don't go on live for a whole week, they're like, dude, you're letting us down. We need a live, blah, blah, blah. You're letting me down. So can we have a mutual understanding that like I'm not giving you that freaking energy ever. So now you get that energy. The same way that I let you down for not coming on live every day, making my life about entertaining you guys, is the same energy that you guys been giving me when you call me and or text me. I gotta ignore your calls and sweat like, oh God, they're gonna write a comment like I'm ignoring my subscribers, I'm ignoring my people, blah blah blah. That's what you got, okay? So guys, let me say something real quick. Um, I saw that comment by the way. I was at a traffic light. I'm here right now. Ski, you're not welcome to my channel. That was ignorant because right now is a bad time to be talking about my son. My son is going through a traumatic death that's about to happen. So instead of being a fucking asshole Or instead of you being an asshole, now you're gonna take it there. This is why I don't deal with you guys. This is why I call y'all losers. Yeah, I get it, Ski. You don't want to spend your fucking $5 on my channel. This is a bad time. There's a death about to happen in a couple weeks. That's why my son ain't here. Not because of fucking money. Not because you're a measly ass $5 that don't contribute to nothing. You realize YouTube takes most of the money? No, he's not coming no time soon, and it might not even happen. And I might end up just going to visit him there before I move back. But he really wants to come here, but he's dealing with a death in the family that I don't feel comfortable, and his mom knows she won't feel comfortable with him coming, knowing that when that happens, he needs to be there for that. And I shouldn't even be talking about it. I shouldn't be talking about it, but you're ignorant ass. Instead of you just going away, you got to be a miserable person and talk about my son. And I told y'all to stop talking about my son. This is what I talk about, Ski. This is why I don't rock with y'all losers. I would never talk about your kid. My son don't deserve that. You could have said anything other than that. I didn't mention your name. So back to the point, Ski, you're dead to me. You went too far with that. I don't care if you didn't know. I told you stop mentioning my son. So your petty ass, keep your couple dollars and go spend it on a white man. Go spend it on HBO and all those apps. You don't have to frequent my channel no more. I don't care. I don't need you. And if anybody else, hold on, I'm at a traffic light right now. I can see the chat. Anybody, actually, nope, I'm at the green light. So give me a second. I'll let y'all know when I can see the chat. And anybody else that wants to say something ignorant, so that way you be dead to me too. And I'll do a video to make sure you guys leave my channel and never come back. I don't need y'all. There's not nobody. And look, newsflash, guys. I'll do these lives by myself, period. Today, I'm not having nobody on. Tomorrow, we got Scott Hall coming on. He's going to ask tough questions. He's going to ask questions in regards to why he came at me, and we talked about this, why he came at me like an asshole, what made him come at me like that. Like, he did that based off of what he saw and how I allow people to treat me and what you guys say about me that he believed. So I told him to come up and ask any other questions that he wants to, any questions he wants to. Okay, and by the way, shout out to Clean Bins. I'm going to take the time to read these off now. What's good, fam? Why you so broke is diabolical. See, Clean, this is why, like I said before, Clean, they don't want to make it about race, but it's race. And I'm pretty sure it's Clean, you will agree with this. If I was a white guy talking about get a membership, super chats, helps the channel, Tim Pool does it all day. Guess what would happen? People would just support, and if they didn't want to support, they'll just keep their mouth shut, or they'll just keep it moving and go to a different channel they can freeload off of. But whenever a black man asks for anything, they got to call him broke. He's a bum. He doesn't have money to feed his kids. He's this, he's that. Because of the fact the man is asking for you guys who've been freeloading off my time to freaking show a little bit of love. How hard is that to understand? But now these freeloaders, they know who they are. Y'all go find another channel that allows y'all to come on a panel. And then when you find that channel and you become a frequent guest, you let me know, and I'll make sure to tell people to go support you on that other channel. But most of you guys aren't going to find no other channel that's going to give you the leeway I gave you, where you're going to be able to talk to 50 plus people. Another super chat from Clean Bins. What I walk into? Smoke show tonight. Absolutely. Serious situation, guys. You guys who complained the most, you guys are not welcome in my life no more. Okay? The only way you guys are coming is if you get that $50 package, you get that $50 package that I'm going to create, then you can come on. Now, if you weren't talking mess, you don't have to pay nothing. When I do a panel to where I say open panel for people to come up, random people, then that's what it is. You can come up, you don't got to pay nothing, you don't got to have a membership. You could be a chat person, I don't care. But that's not going to happen that often now. But now if you're a member, I'm going to do member panels often. I'm going to do member panels at least 3 times a week, starting this week. Member only panel to where you have to be a member. And right now I'm going to keep it at any membership. But eventually it's going to turn into a $25 membership you have to have, or you have to support with $25 in super chats every month, minimum, or you have to Share love and I share love, meaning that you are going to push, you're going to hit me up, you're going to go on the thumbnail, you're going to talk about some topics, some value that people or some topics, and you're going to do, you know, lives with me that will be entertaining to the masses, not to a few miserable people that want to see people crash out. That's the only way you're coming on, okay? That's how this works now. Now back to the point. I can do these live by myself. I don't need anybody. I'm a one-man show. I'm doing ride-alongs right now, and this live is interrupting that ride-along. The ride-along was on point. Y'all gonna see. I'm put this half-done ride-along out, but you guys are gonna see that I'm on point with these ride-alongs now. I got it on lock, but I had because of this live I'm trying to do, it derailed my ride-along. That's gonna actually be dope enough for people to watch, and it's gonna grow and grow and grow. And I'm gonna be like Meaty Mama and all the Dashing Traders and Pedro's that's getting 5,000 plus views per video, which equates to $60 to $100 a day in ad revenue with less stress. Like I'm literally doing the most for nothing, no appreciation, because all y'all had to do was say to me, Dennis, DJ, I don't want to give you $5 because I don't feel like I'm getting value out of this. No disrespect. And I would have been like, you know what, bro? You got it. So from this point on, don't come on my panel no more. That's what I would have said. Simple. No hate. I would have been like, stay in the chat. Because if you don't find you being allowed to come on my channel for for 6 hours a day. Shout out, we got more super chats here. We got clean bins. No better content than DJ giving y'all smoke. Appreciate that, clean bins. $2 super chat. We got Zenobio. $5 super chat. Yo, sup, DJ? Hope you get the car soon. Much safer, less stress. Stay positive. You got this. No homo. No, I appreciate this, Zenobio. Right now um right now right now. Keep in mind, guys. Right now, the bike is a little bit easier for me because I can park anywhere. I can maneuver around traffic. It's all good. I got to see another comment from Holly. Holly, listen, you're new to the channel. I don't go off on people unless they do something to disrespect me. Multiple times. I give them multiple times. And then I got to go off. Because not only is it good content for my channel, because people like when I smoke people out, but it's fun for people. So that's the reason why I do that, okay? So I'm not talking to you, Holly. Holly, you can stay in the chat. You don't have to pay to come on my panel. You came on the panel one time. You can come on the panel if I do an open panel. You don't have to pay $1 to come on my panel. I don't need that. That ain't the point. The point of the matter is for me to feel obligated to enter. These people literally be blowing me up. Like those 3 days I had to where I was getting no sleep because I had people texting my phone all night, calling me because people are flashing their meat on a live and I'm not involved. So I got to wake up in the middle of the night to delete that live, get out of my sleep. That live was making me no money. I didn't make $1 off that live. And that live ain't growing my channel at all. But I had to get woken up out of my sleep to freaking deal with that crap for people that don't even appreciate me allowing them to come on a channel that if they're good enough, they're going to get 60, 70. Hey, oh yeah, yep. Jack in the Box, right? Perfect. Thank you. Your drink here. I almost forgot you. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, you're the MVP. Appreciate it. Thanks. All right, she came outside, so that made that one easy. So yeah, right now I could be recording my ride along, but I'm like busy like doing this. So the ride along is gonna be another day without a ride along. I'm gonna probably just put out what I made. I'm gonna put out what I made, but we're good. All right, back to the point. Oh shoot, nice tip there, $3.50 for 1 mile. Now here we go right here. Now this person wants the order to be left in the driveway. Okay, so back to the point. Okay, nobody has to pay to come on my live. You're literally allowed to come on my live for free. You don't have to have a membership, but there's only going to be lives that are open panel lives. But all those people who the past 2 days made me from unappreciated or not welcome. Oh yeah, now let's get back to the point. Those 3 days of being woke, like the one day I get woken out of my sleep to delete a live because of a dude flashing his meat, which I get it, it happens. But I don't want to deal with that. I got to get rest. I got like hours I got to put. I'm putting in 12 hours a day right now because I got a goal. I'm trying to hit. I got a goal I'm trying to hit. I'm trying to hit $2,000 this week, and you guys are gonna see it. Last week wasn't nowhere near it. It was like $900 last week. This week is gonna be $2,000, and I'm documenting it all. And I'm gonna put some form of ride along out. Today's ride along is gonna be short because I'm already halfway through, missing out on a bunch of clips. But you're gonna get something. But yeah, when I sat here, okay, and on a Thursday, I get woke up because somebody flashed because I let somebody do a live on their own. I didn't yell at them. I said it's all good, but I was tired because it took me forever to go back to sleep. And then you have I'm not looking at chat, guys, because this screen is off. Just so y'all know, and I'm driving. But remember, screen is on. That means I can see the chat. So then, and I'm gonna do a sit down for a half an hour, guys. I'm gonna let y'all ask me all the questions in the chat. The first questions are gonna be super chat questions, and if ain't no super chat questions, the best questions I see are gonna be answered. The others are gonna be left unseen. Okay, so woke up on a Thursday, messed up my sleep schedule. So then, the next day I let them do a live, and the live goes crazy, and I had to stay up till 3:30 in the morning. Then the next live goes crazy again, and I had to stay up until 2 in the morning or 1:30. Then I get woke up halfway through because it was going all bad. And for me to think that I'm doing that for nothing when I can just focus on working and not do lives, but these same people telling me they don't see the value when I'm giving somebody the keys to a channel that can get up to freaking 50 viewers at a time, that can push their channel, they can push a product, push a t-shirt, push anything they want to push, and I tell them all the super chat money they get to keep, and that person is going to disrespect me by not championing getting the membership. That right there was the moment that I said, these people aren't my friends. I don't need to be appeasing these people because these are not people that I should be looking for to be my subscriber base, my membership base. When you got Pedro and Dash and Trader who don't even put a quarter of the time I put in on my channel. You realize, guys, Pedro does a live. Now he does a live maybe every day for like an hour. And then he does like Sunday for like 2 hours. And then he does like a Wednesday motivation hour for like an hour to two. That's it. And he doesn't even have people on his lives unless it's a Sunday show. Other than Sunday show, he doesn't let nobody come on his lives. He does his own thing. Okay? He might do maybe a total of 10 hours a week of lives. He doesn't offer no perks for members. All you get as a member on his channel is the badge that say you were a supporter for 10 months. And then if you reach out to him like, hey, Pedro, like I need some help with something, he'll help you because he sees you've been a loyal supporter. But that's what you get with him. Same thing with Dash Trader. He never lets anybody on his live panel. Or he never does a live panel. He never does anything other than talk about tips and tricks and all that stuff. And then he talks about some other stuff here and there. And he doesn't offer no perks other than you're a supporter. You appreciating my content. So I'm going to give you a shout out. I'm going to show you some respect. That's all you get. Now, for me to have to give my blood, like I'm at a plasma center, or plasma, like I'm at a plasma center, for me to have to give my freaking sperm, for me to have to give freaking my arm, my foot, to freaking get you guys to say, you know what, maybe I should give that man $2 for the first time in like 2 years. Like, what more can you ask for if they're only giving one no panel, other 10 hours of live, if that, I'm giving 100. I'm giving literally 25 to 30 minimum hours every single week of a live that you guys are literally engaging in. And you guys said you don't see the value in getting a membership. So you know what? Now that's it. I don't have to repeat that. Y'all already get the gist. The ones that this video is for, this live is about. What happens at this point now is that You guys are not welcome on my live because you don't see the value in supporting me, truly supporting me. Because if you didn't want to get a membership, you could have just said nothing. You could have left it alone. Or you could have told people, you know what, Dennis is right. He's putting in 40 hours a week of lives. Why not get that man get a membership if you're on his panel all day and he's letting you promote anything you want to promote and letting you be a name, letting you build a name on his channel? Maybe get that man $5. I'm not going to do it. Or don't even say you're not going to do it. Just say, hey, y'all should. Because what person wouldn't encourage people to do that for somebody that they supposedly support? But instead, for me to have people attacking me, for me having people attacking me for asking for support, but you say you support me, but you don't want to encourage people to get a membership off me, how are you a supporter? No, you're a hater. You don't want to see me flourish. Because even if you didn't get the membership, you should have been screaming high praises like that dude deserve it all. Like I would have did for you. If you had a channel, I would have been, even if I didn't like your content, I would have been telling people to get a membership, help the bro out. I would have been giving you some super chats. Because that's what you do when you say you support people. But guess what? I don't run around talking about I support people. I've never went around talking about I supported Dash and Trader. I like some of his videos, but I'm not going to call myself a supporter. Because guess what? A supporter is going to be there and try to rock out and all that. But he knows what we and him got going on. So I couldn't call myself a supporter. It would take a lot of healing on my part with what we've been through for me to want to call myself a supporter. That would be phony for me to say I'm a supporter. Just like with Pedro. I'm not a supporter of Pedro. I like some of his videos, but I'm not a supporter. I don't be on his lives all like that. Once in a while, I'll super chat just because I know that's like a business decision because I know a bunch of people are going to like maybe like that comment and subscribe to my channel. Like, who is this guy? Because he shouts me out. But other than that, why would I do that? That's fake and phony. But a lot of y'all are phony. Like, a lot of you guys are phony. A lot of you guys are literally fake. Like, you're literally talking about supporting people that you don't even support. You don't like. You literally don't like people, but you're going to sit there and say, I'm a supporter, I'm a supporter. Take your supporting ass somewhere else. Okay? And then next thing I'm going to say is this. I don't want to hear from no victims, professional victims. You guys are not coming on my panel. Because guess what? I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all. I don't care if when I stop ranting, my views go back down to 30 people. They're going to go back up eventually because it's going to be consistency. It's going to be quality because it's going to be me, just me talking, and people who are supporters talking. And they're going to know what it is. They're not going to be sitting around not trying to be professional. They're not going to be cam off or when they cam on, like looking a mess, looking crazy, making me look like you do realize people see you as the company you keep. So if you keep dusty ass people around you, people that are literally shaming you for a $5 membership, they're gonna think you're dusty. Like I got Holly, shout out to Holly. She's new to the channel. She's in the Discord so confused. Like, why is he like asking for what value are you getting out of this $5? What are you doing this and that? Because she's looking at the company that I keep. She's looking at all the people that be on my panel bashing me about $5 membership, $3 membership. She's looking at it like, why is he asking for $5 for what value are you guys getting? But she didn't understand the fact that all you guys have been on my panel for freaking 6 hours every single day. And half of the people I don't want to listen to. And I told y'all before, no offense, but half you guys don't have an opinion of your own. You guys are talking about stuff just to look cool. Like, I'm vulnerable. I'm talking about some real stuff. I don't want to hear nothing that's like a repeat off of what everybody else says. But the whole point of the matter is I got to deal with listening to that because guess what? I got to watch my channel, of course. I can't let it get demonetized. And then on top of that, if I'm not on here, nobody watches. Like if I dip off the live, okay? If I dip off the live, then nobody is going to really watch. And y'all know that. Like if I literally don't do the live with the people, we might get, and I'm not trying to boost myself up. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to big up myself. But if I am not on that live, on at this point, my YouTube, my views are gonna be like 25 views, and the people are not gonna be. They might be happy because they're happy with 25, but I'm sorry, I'm not talking. I'm not trying to be talking to 25 people. Why would I want to sit there? Why would I want to sit there and talk to 25 people? You know, like my message is being like said on deaf ears. That's like you being at a freaking rap concert and two people show up. Like that rapper that literally goes to perform and he's like excited. He thinks he's literally like working out. He's doing everything all week. Like his time to shine. He's about to go into a cafe bar. So he's about to go to the cafe bar and DoorDash delivery. He's about to go to a cafe bar and he's about to perform and he's about to perform to like a total of like, hey, he's about to perform in front of a total of 20, or not 20, but two or three people. And then half the people walk away. Half the people literally walk away from the stage and like go outside to take a smoke break. But that dude swear that um he swears that he's freaking fire. He swears that he's like freaking like that dude. He's like my time to shine. Like I made it happen. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, are you are you serious right now, dude? Do you not understand? Like nobody cares about you performing. That people left the building. You're performing in front of four people. That happens all the time in Youngstown. Like people be performing in front of five people. And I get it. You gotta like start somewhere. You gotta like treat every performance like it's you gotta treat every performance like the people, like the customers, like even if it's two people, you gotta treat them like they're the best people in the world. And I get that. But at the same time, you should still be embarrassed that you're literally stomping and you're like spitting fire and you got two or three people on your in front of you cheering you on. That's some devious, diabolical work right there. But don't kill the messenger. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be that guy that's talking in front of freaking five people, four people, excited about that. I'm sorry. All right, guys, I'm about to get back on this bike, so I got to put this down. So my next stop, hopefully I get another stop, and I'm going to definitely take the time out to look at the chat. I don't know why why DoorDash is sending me somewhere crazy. So with that said, I think I got all I need to get off my chest. We're back to the basics. I didn't want to be this dentist. I didn't want to be this dentist. This is the dentist from before. He's all about the money. He's all about the money. Got another super chat from TBL here. Shout out to TBL. Guitar amazing. I appreciate TBL. $5 super chat. Okay, so guys, I didn't want to be this guy. I did not want to be this guy. Okay, to give people a rude awakening. Okay, I didn't want to give y'all a wake up call. Okay, I didn't want to give you guys a wake up call, but I had to because those insults that I took all day should not have happened. Okay, should not have happened. I don't know why it was made such a big deal. So I was confused about that. Like, why did people make me out to be a diabolical scumbag loser for putting value on myself, putting value on my time? I don't know why. And like, know, I hope I hope that people understand that I'm only going to get better in time because of the fact that hate that I took, it motivated me because I get motivated when somebody tells me I can't do something. When somebody tells me I suck, I gotta fix it. I'm gonna fix it. So with that said, I think we can get off of that topic. of the money. I think we can move on. I said what I said. Channel ultimately, guys. I know a lot of y'all might be hurting after this because of the fact you're gonna want to come up on a panel, but your ego is not gonna allow you to like just say you got it wrong. You're sorry, and that's what makes me different. Like I'm always the guy that's gonna apologize if I was diabolical. I'm gonna pull over real quick, guys. Cause I gotta I'm about to drive. Actually, I'm already here. I might as well just drive this 3.4 miles. Just stop light. Okay, look like we got a couple super chats, a couple more super chats here. Oh shoot! Shout out to Ski. You think I wouldn't get your Funk 455 membership? Ski. All due respect, I appreciate the $20 super chat, Ski. $20 super chat from Ski. But Ski, it ain't about you thought. The stuff you said to me in that Discord, or about me in that Discord, was diabolical, man. And I appreciate $20, but that ain't gonna take away from the fact. Just because you gave that doesn't take away the fact that you were calling me a beggar. You're the one that started the beggar movement. You're literally the one that started the Dennis is a beggar movement. You literally put a cartoon of a character with a bag with like dollar on it, talking about give me money. Like I didn't earn, at least from you guys, all the time I invested, letting you guys come up and do what you do. So I appreciate that super chat, Ski, but that does not take away from what, because I'm pretty sure if I didn't say nothing about it and I allowed you to just say what you said, you probably wouldn't even get a super chat. Because you literally said in the chat, you're not giving me nothing. I don't deserve anything. I don't do anything. So like I said, now with Ski with that $20, he's welcomed on the panel. That's not hard to ask for. Respect on my time. Especially if you're literally going to put in 100+ hours on my channel. And I want y'all to remember this too. This is one other thing I want to talk about. The last thing I want to talk about. Content, guys. Look, just because I do 8 hours of YouTube lives a day does not mean that's good content. You got to remember, okay, I got to pick my spots. So when I go and I do a YouTube video live for like 6 or 7 hours, okay? When I do a live, I'm at a train stop right now, so I just saw that comment, Rhino. Rhino, look, Rhino, if Ski knows that my trigger point is my son. He didn't know though because he didn't know because he took a time to jab, knowing that my son is something I hate people talking about. My son or my daughter. And he didn't know that the reason why my son ain't gonna be here like as soon as he should have or would have is because of a death that's about to happen in the family. And that's something I shouldn't even have to mention on his live. And I'm hurt about that. This is an important person. At first I had issues with this person at first. Had issues with this person at first, but then this person made up, and changed the way they were. So I'm heated about that, and that's why my son ain't coming. So when I saw that comment, it triggered me. Yes, I got to be more like calm, but that doesn't get the views. So I used that as a moment. I'm sorry. I used it as a moment. Now, value. Me being on a live for 6 hours is not value, okay? If we're not talking about things that's gonna help somebody grow, if we're not talking about news that people want to hear, if we're not talking about topics that are fun and that's gonna make people laugh, it's not content. It's ego stroking at that point. So when I told you guys about the whole be a member to be on my panel is because I know realistically with me having a panel, I am taking away the value from my lives because people don't want to hear from the people on the panel half of the time. Sometimes yes, but most of the time not. So by me doing panels, it's driving people away. So why would I do the panels if I'm not making no money? So that's the reason why I said be a supporter, and I'll keep doing panels with you, even though I know it's to the detriment to me of me because I know I gotta help you evolve yourself into a personality that people want to hear from. Like you remember when OG first came on, for example, he was rough. It was bad, but then remember how I took the time to like rock with him and get him to understand how this works. Now people love OG. He makes the show sometimes. But should I be doing that with every single person for nothing? No. No person would do that. Like I'm not here, I'm not a charity. OG's great now to where OG can have his own show and people are gonna watch him. But it wasn't like that at first. And the only reason why I said about OG because I respect the growth that he's had. I respect how he grew compared to what he was at first. He grew. Like he's a personality now. Look at the name OG. Like we call it, everybody calling him OG. You got people who put respect in his name. People probably buy an OG T-shirt. A couple people, but OG didn't have that before he came to my channel. He was just original thought. People thought he was just a guy that was just like at first trolling and then off brand. But then now, guess what? He's the resident intelligent guy. I mean, we do have a competition coming up. I think with him and his arch nemesis from last night. All right, but with that said, guys, we're making money today. We're grinding. So life is gonna change soon, guys, because of the fact I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every day. I spread my wings and fly away. You gotta understand, guys. I'm a dreamer, but I'm finally hitting all the goals to make this dream happen. One of the main things is the effort, the work ethic, the time to put in this DoorDash grind to hit this $2,000 these next 3 weeks to have that bankroll to then the basketball tournament go up big and just keep it moving from goal to goal to goal as I'm doing right now. So this channel is to inspire people to be their best selves. It's to show you guys what I got going on, and that any of you guys can dream up something that you can achieve. Now, you know, I stopped at the light and I saw a few comments. I'm almost there, guys. I'm gonna look at the comments and answer questions. But for all of y'all in the chat trying to like clown these dudes for supporting with super chats, y'all need to like cut it out because you guys are as bad as the people that were bashing me for not doing it. Because once again, all the past 2 days has been is me with all that pent up aggression from those 3 days not getting sleep and the fact of 6 months of not being appreciated, putting it all in a box of two days of live, talking about it and addressing it. That's all this has been. I'm addressing it. And it should be addressed. Okay? You guys want better than be better. There ain't nothing wrong with it. And that's what Kanye said. When Kanye tried to put out that clothing brand, and then everybody was telling him to do it himself. Do it himself. Do it like Fubu did it. He's like, I'm not Fubu. I'm better than that. I'm building something that's gonna last for generations. And everybody's like, you crazy, Kanye. You don't have that, and you can't do that. And Kanye said, just wait and see. And look what Kanye did. Look what Kanye built. So with that said, I'm gonna read off the memberships one last time. I'm gonna remove that $3 membership in a week. Okay, that's embarrassing for me to even have. It's gonna be a $5 membership for those that just gonna say I rock with you. Here's $5 a month. Keep up the good work. Okay, and then we're gonna have a $10 membership that's gonna be, hey, I want you to know that I'm a little bit more appreciative of you than just $5 person. I want to show you a little bit more love. Still showing love with $5, but just a little bit more love with $10. Okay, and then with the $25 membership, we actually get into the perks. $25 membership is gonna once I start doing member only lives, which is gonna be in a few weeks. I'm gonna like work out shows. So we're gonna have member only live to where to go on a panel you got to be a member. To go on a panel you got to be a member, and then with that live, we're gonna have some or with all memberships, by the way, I'm gonna have specific times each day that I'm gonna have member only chat, so that way I can see people who are supporting, showing love. I can see their comments. Those are gonna be member only comments, so that way I can answer all your questions. But the live's gonna be member only, for $25. You got to have $25 membership to go on that live panel. That live panel is gonna have special guests, which aren't celebrities, nobody crazy, but just somebody that people may want to engage with. I'm gonna do that at least 2 times a week for 2 hours, and then we're gonna have 3 times a week for the $50 panel, $50 membership. Got people that want to create content with me. That's gonna be more in depth. That's gonna be me creating a thumbnail that you're gonna be on. That's me allowing you to stream. Me allowing you to stream the live to your channel. That's me helping you get followers. That's me allowing you to put your Cash App up. You can do anything you want to do with that live. It's your show. $50. If you got that membership, you get 2 times a week. I'll either do a show with you. That's gonna be my show, but I'll do it with you and a few other people that got the $50 memberships, or we'll create a show for you that we'll do 1 time a week. Okay. Now that $50, you're getting value because if you're creating a YouTube channel and you want that growth, you want an opportunity to get monetized to make money, then that works for you. Now, if you're just somebody that's kicking it, I wouldn't recommend getting that $50 membership. Don't get the $50 membership because you don't need me. You don't need the help. You don't need to be on my panel doing whatever. But $25 membership would be, once again, for the member only panels. And then for those of y'all got the $5 and $10 memberships, I'm doing. And by the way, guys, I parked, so I'm looking at the chat again. For the $5 and the $10 memberships with the other ones, higher ones, that's gonna once again, I'm gonna turn the live into member only, or not live, but the chat into member only, and then I'm gonna have member only chat, and I'm going to have at least a couple lives a week that's gonna be member only in the back office. Pretty much the only people I can see would be the people with memberships. It's that simple with any membership. And these lives are going to be the lives that are going to be member only are going to be topical, and I'm going to make sure I offer something, okay, different. So now I think I saw a guy that I'm not even gonna mention his name because at this point, it's all good, bro. You come on my channel, flashing money. I showed you the utmost love, playing your music, trying to get you, trying to do my little part. I offer you can come up. I offer to say you can come up anytime. Do it, play your music all day. I don't care. I'll put your music on my videos. And for you to sit there adamantly after flashing money multiple times, trying to be that guy, and you're literally gonna belittle me and say that like you would never get a membership, bro. Stay over there, because that's just disrespectful. Something is better said than not. When you got you're flashing $4 or $5,000 on my stream, but then you want to sit here and you want to be the leader of whatever, but you want to sit here and 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 try to belittle me on that, nabbing everybody's right about you, and I don't want to hear no, I don't want to get no text message, I don't want to see no long Twitter post, I mean no long comment post. Stay where you're at. Don't come on my live. It's all good. I don't need you. You're not gonna make or break me. You didn't help me make no money ever. So there you go. Here's the thing, Sam. Just so, because I guess you're like slightly retarded, Sam. I don't need nobody's money. The point of the matter is, if he's sitting around talking about he's a supporter, but he's sitting here as a supporter, encouraging other people to not spend their money on a guy that he's talking about he supports, and he's adamantly throwing shots about he's not giving me a dollar, like I'm asking him for his money. I just told him don't come on my live. Whoever thinks that way, don't come on my live. I didn't say nothing directly to him, but he's a supporter. That's the reason why I said what I said. So with that said, um, don't come on. Your name is gonna die, other than in the chat, and you're gonna try to weasel your way back on the live panel eventually. Just watch. You're gonna weasel your way because at this point you spit on me at this point. You spit on my grave when I die. That you sitting here with me having a $3 membership, like you're not getting none of my money. So fuck you and fuck what you stand for because that's exactly what you're saying to me. The fact that you've been on my live countless hours, being giving you all that love, wordplay, just go away. If that's the case, I bet you $500 you won't go away. Wordplay for a year. Wordplay, I promise you, you won't go away for a year. And actually, yeah, I actually got to take his wrench away. Why would I have a guy that literally would disrespect me in that manner to be telling people and encouraging people to not support my channel? Why would he be a mod? Thank you for reminding me about that. You're the epitome of a freaking struggle rapper because and it ain't about your music. This has nothing to do with your music. It's your mentality. Struggle rapper mentality. You guys want something for nothing. You're the people that show up to the bar. You don't bring nobody with you, but you want to perform. You want to perform in front of the bar. And you didn't give no freaking, like, you didn't buy a drink. You didn't bring nobody to buy drinks. You didn't do nothing. You didn't even pay cover to get in. You just want to perform. You just want people to hear your music. And you're just there for no reason. You're the equivalent of that. You're the equivalent of a dude that literally talks about how he's this good musician. He does this and that, and how his music doing numbers. But then he says, "But yeah, I don't do it full time. I don't care about the music," because he knows he's never gonna be anything with the music because he's such a person like nobody wants to rock with because he's such a miserable person. Like, why would somebody want to support a rapper with the way you behave on my live? I'm pretty sure nobody on this live would want to support you and your music with the way you treated me on this live after building your name up. More people know you off my YouTube channel than you from doing music. That's the crazy thing about it. So once again, wordplay. Let's see. You're gonna see the value when in 2 weeks you don't matter. I should block wordplay really and really make him not matter. Like he's gonna have no avenue to be he's gonna have no avenue to go to matter anywhere. I'm telling wordplay to just go. I'm telling wordplay to just get off my channel right now. I'm telling people to just get off my channel right now, but they're not going to do it because they're addicted. I don't understand. I don't have to take no accountability, student doctor. Y'all can start asking questions, okay? But I don't got to take no accountability 'cause I've done nothing wrong. What have I done wrong? All I did was come on here and make a case on why I feel like certain people should be showing love. And for me to be getting bashed for doing that, for me to be getting talked down to for encouraging people to just support my channel. The audacity for me that somebody that built a name off my channel, they're more important on my YouTube channel than the whole entire time and them doing music. This art that y'all call it. You know what? Bro, hey, we are, yeah, I said that we are. This is Amazing Hustler. Pledge your allegiance to the king, the master, D Page. He's a beast, he's a monster. He's freaking showing y'all how to kick it with these beats. Like OG, the 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 lyrical monster. Now I'm a rapper now. I'm a rapper now, guys. Like go buy my music. That's wordplay. Like that's a musician right there, 2024. Okay? Like go buy my single. Like you guys understand like music now is trashed. Trash due to the fact that like people like it's all about like you being cool, but the music sucks. Like rap and hip hop sucks. And that no offense to wordplay, it ain't just wordplay. It's a bunch of other rappers. Like they don't have art. It's literally just them talking and who's just who's cooler. Because if wordplay was cool, he would literally make money off his music if he was cool, but he's never gonna get cool because he stands for nothing. But like he acts like he stands for things, but he doesn't stand in reality. Because he's been the one coming up here talking about he literally stands for he supports me, he got all love for me. Like he's mad when people call him a hater of mine, but he's absolute hater. He's the first one whenever I try to get some monetary value out of my channel, he's the first one that's like, oh, why? Why should we give you anything? Like why should you get any money from us? You don't deserve any money from us. Like, why should we give you anything? Like, I've never met anybody in my life that was that like thirsty to like down me, down anything I got going on. But they call themselves my like an ally. They call themselves. They say that they're cool with me. Never understood that. By the way, guys, Wordplay has never ever in the entire history of doing YouTube gave me a super chat. So don't say that that's how you treat people that support you or gave you. He's never gave me a super chat ever, ever. That's embarrassing. He's probably put in 1,000+ hours on my channel in the history of my channel, and he's never ever given me a super chat. Come on now. All right, so let's do questions here. Questions. Any questions you got for me? I'm a terrible rapper, but guess what? I'll. Can I be a mod now? While everyone's screaming at each other, I was in the chat trying to throw hands with some racists. Holly, look, like it's gonna take. It takes a few weeks because I can't overstep my boundaries because there's a lot or the channel boundaries because I practiced like people earning it. And look, you're pretty much The only privilege you're getting is when I blow up, which is gonna happen. You can say you are day one for the most part. You're rocking with me, this and that. You will get that eventually, Holly. But right now, I can't do it because that has set a precedence to where I would just have to give to everybody that did anything for me for the channel, and that would be a bad look. So I appreciate you, Holly. But yeah, eventually you will. Trust me. Any other questions? Why do you think you are more valuable to people than you really are? I didn't say I'm valuable to anybody. I said that if you don't find value in something that you're doing for freaking 100+ hours a month, if you don't find value in that, why are you doing it? You guys answer that question for me, Sam. Who puts 100 hours of their time into something that they don't value? Does that make sense? Like, who would do that? You would literally be a loser at that point if you put 100 hours plus into something you don't value. So that means if somebody put 100+ hours into my channel, that means they got to value the channel. So that means that channel should have a dollar amount attached to it, which means that that dollar amount should be given if they value that thing that they're engaged in. So that question, there you go, Sam. Answer it back. Anybody else? Joe, you're never getting a wrench no time soon. I can't imagine you get a wrench because you're freaking diabolical, man. I have no issue with wordplay because here's the thing. I don't hate wordplay. I don't disagree. I just disagree with his mindset. But I don't have no issue with wordplay. So let's not even put that in the chat. I'm not smoking on no wordplay because guess what? I would never like say anything to that point. I just don't agree with him. And the same way you're throwing me jabs, I threw him jabs. But other than that, I'm good. Why would anybody want to donate to you? See the way you treat people. I'm only treating people that disrespect me a certain way, and people understand that. Holly saw that. She's new to the channel. Scott Hall sees that now. Like the only people I disrespect are people that disrespect me. So that's not even true. You seem to do well with Gen Zs. Have you ever thought about starting a company centered around them? And Todd, honestly, no. I'm not even smart enough to even think of anything for them. I'm just doing what I know and the people and the base customer base that I know. Gen Zs, I'm too out of touch for that. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe my son, when I get with him, we come up with something. That might be something we do. No, Holly, the way it works is like when people longevity with longevity, I give people the wrench. You're probably if you stay with it, you're next in line. Okay, you're like top five. Okay, but there's a few more people still. Rob Brock, shout out to you. Why don't you do more interviews? I'm gonna start. We're actually gonna do one tomorrow with Scott Hall. He's gonna interview me and ask hard hitting questions. So make sure y'all check out that live tomorrow because it's gonna be like hard hitting questions. There ain't gonna be no fluff. So if y'all got questions for him, when y'all see him in the chat, be like, Scott, ask him this because he's taking notes. He's gonna be on point. Like he's not gonna play no games with me. He's gonna like hold me accountable for everything. He's gonna call me out. So if y'all want to see that, make sure you check it out. Any other comments or questions? Dennis, did you do the vote for my wrench? Scott, remind me tomorrow. I can't do it now. Tomorrow I'll be at a computer and we could do the vote for you tomorrow. I'm Scott. Okay, I mean Sam. So Sam, remind me tomorrow. We could do the vote. Okay, but I know right now I can't because I'm not even by the computer and I can't set up the poll. Holly, here's the thing. Christina, I'm gonna take that wrench away because she infuriated me when when she comes back on the channel, because like what she said to me yesterday was unrepairable, and I knew that was gonna happen. I said at the beginning of the live. that she's gonna like start an argument with me over something stupid. That way she can go away for 2 weeks. Then she's gonna come back with a new name and everything, and she's gonna be, a new name and everything, and then she's gonna like try to like make me feel sorry enough for her that I'm gonna be like, you know what, Christina, I'm sorry. Let's be cool. And then guess what? She's gonna overpat. She's gonna say, I need more time. I need more time before I'm willing to show you my face. And she's gonna be on that again, and she's gonna need another few weeks. And it's gonna be a cycle. It happens every time. And I literally, she was on live to see that I called it out and said she's gonna literally start arguing with me today, guys, so she can get back out of it because that was unnecessary. For her to say that, like, for her to say that me lying was my choice. I lied, and that was my choice. That was crazy. Like that was crazy. When we know good and dang on well that you know it was reasons why. So just say, you know what, I appreciate what you did for me, but I'm not gonna get into that. Just it doesn't work that way, Holly. Eventually you will, but I gotta like you gotta build trust. You've only been here for 2 weeks. I can't really go that soon and give you that wrench. It will come soon though. Let's see what else we got in the comments. Project management classes ain't going nowhere because I'm not doing them right now. I'm focused on doing this DoorDash 12 hours a day. I can't do both, but they're gonna come. No, Scott or Sam, just ask me in the chat tomorrow. In the chat tomorrow, I'll do it for you. We'll do a vote. I don't do stagehand work anymore. It was an entertaining 1 week arc. Sorry guys, 1 second. I'm guys. Thank you. You too. All right, guys. Um, we're actually wrapping this up. I asked y'all for questions because I'm actually wrapping this up. So if you guys got questions, I'm not told you I'm not doing hold on, let me take my helmet off real quick, guys. Okay. All right, we're good now, guys. So, um, any more questions? How long will we be on live tonight? Tonight is only going to be an hour, like and a half live. So I got like 9 minutes left. I'm going to eat this food. When the food come out, I'm done. But here's the thing. I'm going to put out a schedule. I'm going to do a thumbnail with a schedule for all my lives coming up. And I'm going to schedule my lives in advance. So tomorrow we got another live with Scott Hall hosting it, asking me all the questions, the crazy questions, whatever he wants to ask me. And then I'm pretty sure at the end of it, we're going to have time for him to allow some of you guys to come on and ask questions if y'all want to do that. But that's what we're going to do tomorrow. And then on Thursday, I'm going to keep coming up with, different shows every day, lives every day. But these lives of having 1 million people on are kind of pretty much over at this point because um, only people are going to be people that got memberships. And the people that have memberships, a lot of them ain't going to want to be on every day because they don't got that much time on their hands. But appreciate that, Maverick. It's a terrible offense to wear a helmet in public space in Atlanta. Probably because y'all be having a lot of robberies there. Okay, any other? I'm going out on a high note. Right now, we got 54 people in the building. We're going out on a high note. We're not going out because I'm not going to start talking about random stuff right now. So if anybody else got anything that they want to ask me, go for it. Shout out the news and reviews. Thanks. All right, so guys, my first drink. I'm gonna get off here. Look, the moral of the story, the end of the story is this. The point of the story is this. Um, I want y'all to understand. I got nothing but love for those of you guys that come at me with respect and grace. I hope none of you guys took it. Hope none of you guys took this too serious. So El Polo Local gave me a birthday coupon for $5 off of their order. So I went and came in here and got a 3-piece combo with macaroni and cheese and rice. Figuring that why not take advantage of the discount? So that's what I did. Appreciate you, Holly. Uncle Fedor, I never saw your comment, Uncle Fedor. Never saw your comment. Yeah, Polo is fire. TBI. Excuse me. Possibly get the restroom code. Yep. Thanks. All right. Excuse me. Thanks. That question, why would Dennis turn on me? Like, Sam, you gotta understand. Sam understands. 45, 45. Whoops, doesn't work for that one.
So much in there?
Nope. If you want to try it, you got the thing. Oh, is it? Oh, it's this one. It's this one here. Oh, okay. So this one. You can go next, though. It's fine. You can go next. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, Sam, you're not gonna get switched up on because you don't do anything to cause that. No, if I slide in. Sorry. All right, fine. Excuse me. But yeah, you don't do anything disrespectful to me, so you don't got to worry about that. Okay. Concrete Fedora, I don't have anything to really say to you. What do you want me to do? I'm not going to search your comment for no reason. You're not a member. You're just here. You literally decided to throw in my face that you gave Roy a $50 super chat. It was unnecessary. What was the point if you never gave me a super chat? Like, what was the point of saying that? When you know good and dang well that all these other channels be begging people for donations sometimes. I've never done that. This is me telling you guys I'm just over people and appreciating me. I don't want them in my life. But for you to like throw that in my face, like I asked you guys to do anything for me. Wordplay. Your wordplay. You're welcome to go. Okay, because I'm not making an apology video to you. Like I don't get it. Wordplay. Like if that's supposed to make me feel bad for you, then I'm never gonna ask you. I'm never gonna ask you to come back. You don't make or break my channel. Nobody's gonna miss you, and nobody's gonna be like, Dennis, you need to apologize for wordplay. That ain't gonna happen. Nobody's gonna care. I'm sorry to give you that wake up call, but nobody's gonna care about. Appreciate you. Sorry. Nobody's gonna give you that. Nobody's gonna give you that. Nobody's gonna give you that like support. I know you want in the support. I know you want people to say, "Oh my God, wordplay, come back, please." Nobody's gonna back. Nobody's gonna ask you. I'm sorry. There's levels to it. You're not gonna have the H-way impact. You see that, OG? He is trying to do that. Like, you gotta remember, when H-way went away, people were asking about H-way every single day, almost. Because he left an impact. But wordplay, you gotta understand, you overstayed your welcome with a lot of people because, like, you're literally mad that I want like people to give me a $5 membership to come on my panel all day, and that's the hill you died on. That like I'm a terrible person for asking. That's the hill you died on. Like H-Way died on me just just going in about on people or whatever. You're not even doing it. You're literally dying on a hill of you don't want to give me a $3 membership. You shouldn't be paying because you're that important as a person. You think you're that important, like I should be paying you to be on my panel. Like you're not a VIP. And to think you actually was gonna like send me a show that you wanted to do, that you wanted to produce. Once again, if it was produced on your channel, which is no channel at all, you would not even have thought about doing this because you would have saw how hard it is to get people to watch. But of course, on my channel, you're gonna take the time out to produce the show because you're gonna get 50 people that's gonna watch minimum. You see how that works? But you see how you lost that perk all because you're gonna stand on business and not give me no money? So I bet you any money you will never ever be on nobody's panel ever again on YouTube that gets over 50 people to watch. It ain't happening. And if you do, let me know and I'll shout out the channel and let people know you're on it. I'm sorry you're in the smoke wordplay. But with that said, that's all I got, guys. I gotta go. I gotta eat this food. I gotta get back to work. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. You will see it live tomorrow at 5 o'clock Pacific time. I'm gonna do lives every day at 5 o'clock. And yeah, we'll rock with that for now. But with that said, appreciate y'all for tuning in. That's all I got. Appreciate everybody with the super chat. Rod, Ski, TVL, Zenobio, Clean Bins, everybody with super chat. Appreciate y'all. That's all I got. Nice little hour and a half live. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like button on your way out. I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Peace.